Hello, welcome everybody. Good to see you tonight. Hopefully you're having a good one. Doing okay myself. I've found some ways to try and mitigate my hand issue. So we're gonna see how this works. I am trying to do with the two fingers that are loose. I've got a very tiny wireless mouse, so I can kind of move it around. I'll see if I can work that. If not, I do have a second brace that I can use occasionally, because I need to... Problem is that I have this joint that's messed up, but now it's also this one, and I need to move this one, but I need to keep this one stable. So there's some issues. Generally, they want it like this. But I have one where for a little while each day I'm allowed to have the tops of my fingers out so that I can bend them slightly and try and keep up this joint a little bit. Because if I let it atrophy too much, then this is permanent damage. So I'm kind of doing a juggle. So we'll see how that works. I'm going to try. For now, let's jump on into blueprints. And it's nice to see you all here today. I'll probably be finding some more tactics games and stuff to play for a little while. Stuff that I can do like mouse-only control with, and then I can use the mouse left-handed. I'm trying to practice doing that anyway, because I've actually got to edit photos still, which is fun and interesting. Is there... Okay, hold up. Also, can I do it... Dang. Yeah, exactly. I was thinking things like Battletech, Wildermyth, sorry. Wow, that is not a lot of choice on the controls. Wow, there's... Dang. There's kind of not much, huh? Alright, well. I was hoping that I could change the interact button to something on the keyboard. It's okay. Got to speedrun of this today, minute 19. Wow. I've thought about the one-hand controller, yeah. I was gonna try this first. We're working. It's going. Hello. I like mailroom, but... like 33 or something. Okay, also we found out that there's something in the housing of the telescope somewhere. Can you not turn that so that it goes down? I thought that you could. one up here? It might have been the one up here. That might have been what it was. Oh! Oh my god, I see it. Oh my god. That is so obvious. Wow. I see. The planetarium. Very nice, very nice. You also missed it for a long time. Good to see you, Dan. Knife's Caves of Cut. Did it not update? Why did it not update properly? Okay, I mean, it's not amazing, but it's better than either of these. I didn't even grab the allowance, which I guess is kind of good right now. I could just... I'll deal with it. Ah, God gives back sometimes. Nice. It's a lot of locked doors, but it's also a lot of entrances. Not bad. I'm kind of wanting to go back to the entrance hall. I should have earlier. Because I should have gone outside and done the outside room. Do not love losing half of my steps, but there's a lot of ways for me to get those back. I don't know. Corridor is nice a little bit later. It's nice that it flips in with the rotunda. It's not the end of the world if it doesn't. I'm gonna do it. It kind of blows, but we'll manage. Yeah, okay, so all of our coins are the ones we threw in there. I was right about that. All the coins we got out of there. Let's get... It's gonna be shelter, and I'm gonna feel stupid. Although we know that the hovel is kind of important. I say, not getting the hovel. I have the workshop already. I don't mind doing this. Intriguing. Oh, God. I'm doing... You gotta admit, this is pretty good considering how you saw me set up with this, huh? I feel like I'm doing alright for navigating. Would it be better or worse if it triggered to make you lose half your step when you entered the room? Well, kind of depends on what you mean. Entered every time? Like, every time you enter the room? Or... Because, like, I think that it would be a lot better if it was only when you entered. But if it does it every time, then yeah, it's a lot worse. Definitely need a kitchen. We're gonna need to buy some extra steps at some point. Okay. Just gonna get that now. Everything's important. Good to see you, Hank. Boy, it's really liking these red rooms. Sledgehammer, we're getting a lot of locked trunks and stuff, which is nice. I'm not opening them yet, because I kind of want to go and get, oh god, the lab first. Any computer would get there. I could have gone outside and done it too, but... Well, unfortunate that it's not off of a bedroom, but I think this is definitely the choice. I wanted a dead end here. Yeah, I'm ignoring the trunks for the lab. I've had so many of the triggers be the lab that I just want to get that. I was so proud of my drawing room. God, that felt so good last time. We nailed that. I felt so good about figuring this out so fast. The gates. I kind of want to redraw this one. I don't know what I'm hoping for, though. Mailroom would be good. Locksmith is obviously nice, especially when we have the Great Hall. I don't know, I just want something that connects to the passageway. Probably don't have to, I'm just being stupid about it. Locksmith and mailroom both look good. Cloister is fantastic, but a little early. Like it's in a bad spot. I'm closing off 2 spots of it. Well, only 1. Still want to use all the 4s down here this early. I still have a lot of places to go. I'm going to get Locksmith. I'm not going to go in there yet because I need a little more money. Okay, quarry art is nice. Often has a tool. Sure does. Okay, I'm gonna wait on that too. Where is a lab? Can I get a lab? Planetarium, veranda. Corridor. Greenhouse is very interesting because I need to get to the antechamber If I can get to the antechamber now, we can actually get into the basement. That's the number one thing we want to do. Hey, Jeff. Good to see you. In the veranda. Dang, that was what I was worried about. Still gonna go back, because if I go to courtyard, I just want to find one spot. Office or lab. Anything that has a computer. Well, conference room is pretty good. Man, it does not want to give it to me. Although I love the parlor game. The blue box contains the gems. The black box contains the gems. Only one box is true. That might not be true. Actually, it can't be true. Well, it could be true, but then it doesn't let us solve the riddle, is the thing. Or, well, if this is true, then it's the only box that's true. Means this is false, and this is false, and the white box has the gems. If this is false, and multiple boxes can be true, doesn't work. Well, could be it's... So if this is false, one of these is true, and it doesn't really tell us which one is true. There's no way to really tell. It's gotta be the white. Yo, Cow King! Thanks for the raid. How you doing? It's been a heck of a week, friends. Got some of the cat's vet results back, and they're not awesome. Onyong's liver function's not great. Sonic 2 Battle on GameCube emulator. And the other one is having some more kidney problem because she's 20. Your old one. Neither one. Honestly, he's having worse issues. But hopefully we're going to get him on some medication. Hopefully it works. And then we don't have to worry about it. Maybe, probably. It is not wanting to give me any of the rooms with a computer. Thank you. Ooh, it's currently standard. I don't hate it being unusual. Fine with it being standard. I don't think I want to go to commonplace. Leave everything else the same. Oh, man. Oh. I'm kind of... I'm actually, the funny thing is, I'm getting issues right now using this mouse on my shoulder more than anything. Probably because I'm holding my hand weird to use it. Nope. Each time you unlock or bypass a security door, add a gold to our allowance. Okay, I can see doing that. Good news, that means I can go through all the other stuff that we didn't grab. Bad news, I don't have a lot of steps. Good news, I do have a kitchen. I do more than you might think. Courtyard, we had a bunch of stuff to dig up. We did also have the dinner. So I could go to the dining room. I'm gonna wait on that a little bit. I might get a showroom. Dang, that steak, though. I don't know how much I want lemon with my steak, but... otherwise... excellent. That's a fantastic find. While we're here, I should look at this. See if there's anything I can make. Like, I doubt it, but you never know. I thought that I'd check and see if the wrench worked with anything. It does not. Okay. Let's get a little bit. I don't need some big steppies here. So tunnel and then tunnel to security. boiler room's interesting. There are things I wanted to do with it, like I needed it next to the pump room. Actually, we have a list of that. Lab, pump room, garage, right, and laundry. Let's do boiler. Wow. Hi. Are you not feeling good? Your organs doing bad? I'm not very happy about it. Hopefully you're okay though. Just a little medicine, I hope. Come on. He's been very snuggly. Oh, this is not going to be easy. It's hard enough when I have two working hands trying to do this with you. Yeah, I know, I know. Okay, so we've done this in the lab. We haven't done it with any of the other stuff. The pump room, the laundry room, or the garage. I still don't know what the garage would need with the boiler. Body. So, I guess we want this to be more common. So we can figure those out. We'll make it real common for a while. That's very nice. Okay. We could silver key. Chamber of Mirrors just gets cut off, which is terrible. Fuck. I guess we're on Cloister. Either that or redraw. Redraw's likely to get us another red room. Good, good. Sure I'm not missing any items there. No, okay. And then I want to go immediately to here and turn up security so we can bypass more doors. So give me a moment. I'm gonna adjust into my other splint so I can maybe try and use the mouse a little more freely. It takes a bit of work. Oh, if I hold up on picking the allowance until I get an allowance increase, would it probably contain the increase? I would guess so. It does that with, like, stars, right? Like, if I had the observatory and I didn't look in the telescope, I don't think that it would count it until you actually activate the telescope. So I think it would work the same. Oh, God. Okay. Bend my fingers slightly here. Yeah, so for the next few weeks, I might do some shorter streams and less streams, because it's really difficult to use a computer. Which means I do have to work using a computer every day. So, of course, I'm kind of trying to conserve what energy I can for where I can. Weird problems. Don't need the utility closet that bad. Guest bedroom is at least a bunch of steps. Yeah, it's kind of odd either way, for sure. It's good to see you, Silvari. Didn't say hi to you today. Thanks for popping in for some more blueprintsing. Definitely use the key, could definitely use the steps. That sounds pretty good. Go back to the boiler room and see if we can't get... We need pump room, laundry room, or garage, which we're not going to be able to get the garage. If we do the archives, it does travel through that. Not that I love having the archives. Because it's got the venting system. Ugh. That was a little dumb. Try one more. Just see what I can get. Okay. I hacked up bad. Now I have the gem. And I don't even have any keys. I have almost no money. I didn't open the office. Yikes. I did some bad moves today. that. It's useful. I had some really dumb moves today. The other doors are locked, yep. I do have the locksmith. I'm not, like, done. But it's just, I should have been smarter about how I set this up. I had all the pieces for a lot of success today, and I didn't use them properly. I don't know that I'm gonna come back, so... Like, honestly, at this point, even if I get a showroom, coming back here is probably gonna take me the extra 10 anyway. Oh, I didn't stop at the locksmith. Oh my god. My brain said, yep, I picked up what I needed. I got that porterhouse. That's what I needed to go to the next room. Like my steak blue, got any favorite cuts? I'm a, blue rare steak, and I'm pretty fond of ribeye. But I'll take just about any steak. I tend to like a decent amount of fat on my steak, which is weird with being blue, but I like it. Keys? Ugh. Well, it does give me 12, so I could buy a bunch of keys finally. That'd be nice. Let's see what we got. Aquarium. And a key. Okay. Alright, alright. I mean, this is not exciting, but it works. Man, I'm mad that I didn't get the setup for the garage, though. I actually had the boiler room garage set up, and then I just hacked it. We haven't gotten, like, any security doors, which is weird considering we put it on high security. Tempted to the archive. Okay. Kind of nice to get that special key now. We're in business now. We only have one exit, so don't say that yet. I have one exit and one gem. So I don't know if that's business, but we'll try. Thought about buying the pack of keys, but I think that it's better to save up in case. I did that first because I was really hoping we'd get the secret garden room. Ugh. Okay. Okay. Some gems gives me a lot more hope. Oh, I didn't even try to lockpick. Ooh. Oh, that was close. Oh my god, that was close. Saved by the blind one. Yeah, I was gonna say, it has to be on the other side of the house too, doesn't it? I'm gonna just use a regular one and not the silver. Ugh, please tilt south. Holy shit, we are just threading the tiniest needle right now. Six minus 16. 16 minus 1, 15. Divided by 15. I mean, I need to do Dark Room, definitely, but also, oh man. I don't love not being able to see past it. We've had 2 security doors. This is more likely to have stuff. Like, have other directions off of it was my thought. But I have the coupon book. That's some bullshit. Okay. It does exit. I actually don't think I've ever been in the maid's bedroom. The day we all dreaded has finally arrived. It is with unprecedented sadness that I inform you of the death of our benefactor, employer and master, the Baron of Mount Holly, H.S. Sinclair. Any staff who have an interest in attending services may contact Miss Babbage for details. In following the instructions left by the Baron himself, effective immediately, all work at Mount Holly is suspended. All live-in staff will have 1 month paid leave and must vacate the premises by Friday. Okay. next door is locked. No, we knew. Easy. Bam. Got the antechamber, good to go. Okay, so actually this run is good. Fucking saved it. I screwed up some really early stuff, but it's a blessed one. Yeah. Not doing anything. We could pump. I haven't, like, drained the aquarium or anything. We have the fountain drained, and I don't really want to change that for now. I'm not taking pump. But thank you. I don't need pump for anything right now. I already exercised today. We've got our gym. We got our pump on already. Nothing weird on this, I don't think. Alright. Antechamber again. We're finally... I mean, we say finally using the basement key, but it's not like I've had it for very long. I do not have a lot of steps. 10 steps. 1, 2, 3... 7. Okay. Right? 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, okay. I'm very nervous about this. Because it is close. Oh god, right. Oh god, I can't. It's not across. Still the only way that I can get there, though. Oh, man. If you hit exclamation mark spoil, it'll give all the links. There's a direct link to a spoiler channel where you can go like, oh my god, why didn't Ilian do blank blank that solves this puzzle? And laugh at me. Otherwise, you hit me up with that old Outer Wilds double smiley. Oh my god, we are just gonna make it to the conference room. I'm so nervous about making any wrong step here, because it's the end of the run. Give me all that fruit. This has been the barest run possible. Holy shit. It is wild how close we've been to disaster the entire time. Oh, ho, ho, ho. Woof. Feels pretty good. I'm kind of surprised that I've been able to play this game still. For those that don't know, I upgraded my splint from a single finger to this. This is actually the one that I have more motion with. I switched to it. The other one goes straight up, so I can't bend my middle finger and index finger at all. This one I get a little bit of motion out of them. So yeah, we're having a good time using a very tiny mouse that I have, a spare one. hit it. Alright, hit one more time. So that hopefully that means that. Okay, my first look at the basement. Oh my god. But maybe the fountain entrance has the elevator? To go up, you have to go down. Hit the elevator. Is the elevator... Is it past the antechamber? Maybe. Huh. Doesn't show on the map that that door's down, but that doesn't mean that it isn't. I mean, actually, it doesn't even show that this door's down. I would think that it'd have to have something to do with the moon, though. It's the only thing that... Why would we need a basement key to open this? It seems like the only important thing was the elevator. I don't know where the elevator is. Can't, like... Oh, fuck. Okay. Oh, man. It's a puzzle like this, huh? Yeah, okay. Ah, I see. I see. Okay. Okay, good thing I didn't give up. I almost left and went back to the fountain. Also needs the boiler on? How do we get the boiler into the basement? Maybe if we open another door, you can actually put rooms down here? It's certainly possible. Is that so we could get to that and look at it? Huh. Can't turn left or right. Gonna think about that for a moment. Stuff back here too. Maybe. It goes up that high. Hey, is Simon forklift certified? Hold up. He's royalty. That exceeds forklifting. Ah, I see. Okay. So we need to somehow get it... Okay, so we get that out. To get to there. But how would I get into here? Because I need to get to the back of that to push this forward. Getting to the back of that means that I need something here? Is there more over this way? You got the sledgehammer, kid. Go to town. 12, 14. He's royalty, don't matter. Good to see you, Sariguma. Red Delicious sucks. Pooh from Bum. Man, I don't know. I think all apples are pretty medium to bad. How's that? What if all apples kind of suck? Oh god. Holding to grab right now is not easy. Game, please. We do this one all the way down. Yeah. Oh, but then I need to get this one out of the way. Okay. Okay, I think I'm getting this. I think I see what we're supposed to do here. Yeah, I always hear people really like Cosmic Crisp. Tanya tends to like the Ambrosia. Oh, son of a bitch. I see. That's the wrong order. I don't know, texture of apples is just not a thing that I like. I don't hate apples, but they're not, I'm not a big fruit person in general. And if it's fruit, I tend to like berries. Raspberries are incredible. Lemon? Lemons, oranges? Hell yeah. It's the good shit. $100 bells. North lever underground. Okay. Haha. I see. Grapefruit is unfairly maligned. Grapefruit is unbelievably nasty. North of reservoir. Okay, so that's why we need to get pump room stuff done, huh? What? Separate locations redundancy. Did I miss the I've never found the lever in the Great Hall. What? Am I that stupid? It's possible. Big if true. Grapefruit messes with a lot of drugs. Huh. Grapefruit will mess with meds like antidepressants. Huh. Is it, or why grapefruit is called fruit in the first place? Well, I mean, it is a fruit, isn't it? Does it have seeds in it? I don't know enough about grapefruit because I don't like grapefruit. Cool. You'll have to forgive me if I'm making weird noises. Doing this all... that's pretty good typing, I think, for one-handed. Grapefruit is citrus just like lemons and oranges. Of course it's fruit. Okay, okay. I mean, you know, there are some weird classifications of that when you get into the actual botanical stuff for fruit and vegetables, which is not a botanical classification, which is why vegetables are actually just a bunch of different things. Don't tell us what the other hand is doing. That. This is the, I am allowed to wear it occasionally to get a little more motion for a little while. Because actually, the real splint goes like this, and I can't even bend the ends of this. Yep. Been good. Been real good. Antechamber. Controls. Vegetables are fake. Yep. Yep. Yeah, vegetables are just plants we eat. That's why so many of them are labeled as fruit or, like, fungus, all kinds of things like that. The real secret about classifications of all those kinds of things is that nothing classifies neatly. Language and science and stuff just tries to put things into boxes that we observe in the real world, but nothing fits neatly into boxes in quite the way that we want. Cats. Cats fit in boxes. God damn it, you got me. You're right. And then also... beige isn't a color. Wow, bold. Bold of you to say, Boix. You're right, but it's bold. So why would I want to walk on... Do I want to walk on this one? I think we've got what we came for that. Sure seems like it. Okay, so we definitely need the pump room on another run so we can lower the reservoir. But I also need it next to the boiler room, which I didn't have this time anyway. And we should go out the front and get to the fountain so we can see the other side of the basement. You know what isn't real? Freedom of thought. God. That shit is always, that kind of always gets me. So what the fuck elevator did that activate? If I know where the east lever is now, how much was chat yelling at me last night when I had the Great Hall, but was like, well, guess we have to end this run, man. I just have no way into the antechamber and into the basement. Damn, sucks. Yeah, I have no idea. Yeah. I can see why that would be a problem for people. Okay, I need to figure this out. What the fuck is going on here? Classification is dependent on context, and context changes all the time. Sure. But also just like... we classify mammals in certain ways, for example. And some of them are like, well, they don't lay eggs. But also... oh, wait. Some mammals do lay eggs. Or at least one does. The platypus. But it doesn't make sense in other places. There's always weird exceptions and stuff that you kind of have to change things around. Oh, yes, the echidna too. Right, yes, you're correct. I always forget about the humble echidna. Every time I went into that little closet, I went the wrong way to not see the lever. Amazing. That rules. Yeah, of course, Knuckles. Yeah, which makes sense. I mean, we also know that Yoshi lays eggs, and Yoshi's a horse and a dog. So dogs and horses also lay eggs. There's 4. I'm, like, way off today. Okay, so we only need to go down one. Hello? Tomb entrance. Yeah. Torch chamber. And also buried floor plan. Fountain entrance goes to... Huh. I'm gonna be lazy and not make as many notes tonight, just because it's really hard to switch and type and stuff. Okay, so I know where that is. Because that's the gemstone cavern. Fuck. Yup. Other thing I want to check out, where is... There was a thing that showed us where all the gas was. It was like hovel. Where did I write that down? Gas power. Hovel schoolhouse. Okay. So I haven't seen the schoolhouse. I have seen the hovel, orchard, and cavern, and I think that I got 2 of them. Pretty sure I got the cavern and the hovel. I'll open away from the cavern later. This is interesting. Some of the candles too. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 candles. They're so big on 8. Huh. A lot of your notes are just photos on your phone. Yeah, I like to make the notes on stream, though, so that I can pull them up to show people while we talk about them. Doing them as screenshots is a little harder to do. Yeah, exactly, Hippofan. Yeah. Big problem with ontology is that we have to classify things before we fully understand them. And then we find out things about them that throw it for a loop. Okay, we do also have the hint for what the admin password is, but I need to, like, find where the staff names are. I had some of them, and then I haven't been writing them down. Hold up, wait, okay. Minecraft from the old tunnels. It's the one, it's locked on a short track, and it's way too difficult to move from the reservoir side. Okay. So it is saying that we should move it before we go through the reservoir. Yeah, I tend to like freehanding it. It just shuts it off. Yeah, we had already turned that on. Okay. I wanted to make sure that we had two of them. We could certainly just brute force the admin password, because we have enough hints on it. Like, it's 26 possible combinations, right? But that just kind of sucks to have to do. There's got to be a way to find their names. And I feel like I've actually seen a lot of them, and I just haven't been writing them down. God, I don't know if I should just brute force it or not. Kind of tempted to just brute force that. Because I feel like I've seen it. We know what it is. Like, know it enough that we can get it real quick. It's not quite the same as brute forcing it. And it's just us finding a piece of paper. There's not like a puzzle necessarily here. Oh, also, right. Should probably do that too. Oh, upgraded boudoir. Yeah, I like the rerolls. This is one of the few upgrades that just doesn't have any decision to make. You've never heard of anyone even considering the other two. Yeah, I can see that. Okay. It was... Okay, hold up. Just to make sure that I'm spelling it right. R-U-O. Okay. No. The boudoir upgrade is what we were talking about. Oh, does it? What? Oh no. Oh no! I hope that resets. I was like, I wonder if they have a password limit on that to brute force it. Motherfucker. Hold up. God damn it. What is this? 1/100. Or one. So if we think of that as binary, I wonder. Would that matter? I wonder. Interesting. What would that be? Huh. Fuck. Oh my god. Oh my god, I'm so mad. Fuck. Fuck. Oh. Oh. That's some physical pain stuff. The worst thing is that I'm sure that I've seen that name, so I thought that I just... Oh, that's so bad. That's not gonna reset either. I know that's not gonna reset. Oh, that sucks. Yeah. I didn't forget the admin. I had most of the hint. I just didn't remember the staff, all the staff names. I didn't write them down. I didn't want to look through the house for them. So I figured I would just brute force that last little bit that I had. And instead it wiped the admin password. Thus, apparently making things very difficult for myself. Well, I need the hovel. Oh god, I didn't even use the computer to do a lab setup. Oh, there it is. Now I need to find wherever the hell the schoolhouse is. It might need to be added into the house, because we had, like, the... like, classrooms. Okay, so if this one is true, then... both of these would be false. So, I mean, like, if only one statement is true, then it's kind of self-defeating. Because that would mean that this one is, false, and this is false, and that's the only true statement. So the gems are in a false box, and they're not in the blue box. What that mean? That could actually work. So if only one statement is true, that means that this one's true. These are both wrong, which means that it's in a false box. And if this is saying it's in the blue box and that's wrong, then it would technically be in here. Huh. But I'm also wondering, so if this is true, this is false, and this one's true? No, that doesn't make sense. Because then there'd be more than one true box. I think I worked it out. Yep. Yeah, look at me. Kicking ass, taking names. Definitely not fucking up and losing my admin privileges. Not me. What? Oh, right. Gems don't matter now. Because we got the hovel. So nursery actually seems kind of amazing. Because we're going to need a lot of steps then. Going this direction first, because I'd like to take a couple of things out of the draft pool before I try and get pump room next to boiler room. Honestly, I might just guess bedroom here. Just again, steps are going to be huge. Okay. Key card is nice. Would study be great? Oh, yeah, because you can spend them to redraw. Yeah, yeah, that would be real nice. Passageway does send off the boiler room, so that's nice. Archives also works for that. Hallway does not. Den does not. Kitchen does not. So we've got one option. Or at least maybe kitchen does. I don't think so. I don't remember seeing anything in the kitchen like that. I doubt it. Gonna go through this way first. I'm trying to remove a couple more things if I can. I'm a little nervous adding the breakfast nook because then I'm removing a room, but I'm also adding a room, which kind of sucks. Yeah, study would be very nice to see. Dang. Too bad those apples are delicious now. Yeah, it's nice that it just fixed that telescope orientation real quick. Oop, wrong way. God, so many gems. Yeah, either freezer or the study would be really good. Or both, to be honest. Gonna be locked. No. A locksmith, though. Okay. Hmm. Cool works. Darkroom's fine because it just connects the two. I'm right with that. Oh, the backseater who I didn't unlock the gate for wasn't trying to backseat about the gate. They were trying to do it about the hovel. Amazing. Hell yeah, that's extra good. Okay, so get another hall. And then we have power off of the passageway if we want. So I think we want another... Could do another hall. I could do green thumb. I can have some dead ends here. We're gonna do hall. Great Hall's nice so that we can get into the antechamber, which I also need to do. Getting foyer before Great Hall is pretty sick. Please be good. That's not good. Solarium might make sense. Pump room and garage are going to be more unusual. Right? Right? I think. Yeah, I know. I know I had to select one to draft. I just wish that I could look. That does kind of suck that you can't do that. Because I've also changed some of the rarities of things. It shouldn't be on pump room, though. It was the boiler room that we changed. The rarity of pump room and garage is what I'm thinking about. That and laundry. Actually, laundry is also unusual. I'm going to solarium. God, hovel makes your steps a little rough. We have a lot of steps and it's still kind of tough. Get out of here. Oh, car keys. Whew, we did it. So now we can change the reservoir. Can also see what this does. Oh, I think I understand. I think? Oh, God. I have so few steps. It might make sense to bedrooms so that we get the nursery stuff, because I just really need to do going back and forth with the pump room and the boiler room right now. We're basically killing the run, but, like, okay. At this point, sure. Yeah. Oh. Don't have the one on. What one do I not have on? This one? Yeah, okay. Excuse me. Woo. Thanks, random. That's a great emote, actually. Okay. Oh. Oh, you motherfuckers. I see. Because I think that that's a lot further down than we want. Because I think we only want one. Nope. Nope, other way. Based on, like, the boat there, we don't want to drain it all the way. We want to drain it enough that we can bring the boat across, which I'm guessing means that just one bar is what we need. That is a guess, though. Guess we'll see. This is why I went all in for the extra steps. Basically killing this run otherwise. Stays unlocked. I realized when I got down here, I was like, wait a minute. Hell yeah, gamers. Oh, god damn it. There is a reason to do it, lower it more. But not from this side, from the other side. Huh. Oh, those cutscenes are kind of rough. Okay, and we moved that minecart. that's enough of a ledge. Just, you know, come on, kid. Shuffle across. Okay, for once I don't blame Simon. What? Okay, so I can call it a day from here, huh? That's kind of funny. I think I see what we need to do. Or at least some of it. I'm gonna run out of steps. I have 4 steps, though. Yep. The music's really nice. Sure, there's nothing at all in here. Son of a bit. Yep. Yep. Fucking knew it. I fucking knew it. Alright, alright. After almost 3 years in the tunnels, that is mean. God, that's mean. After almost 3 years in the tunnels, SNR has informed me that we will be cleaning up the site in June. It has been a somewhat bittersweet experience working on a historically significant excavation over the past 30-odd months, yet being unable to share any of that work with the world. Maybe one day. Still, there is a significant amount of work that has yet to be done, and it is vitally important that we conclude our efforts in the main cavern and reinforce the structural integrity of the site before we seal the tunnels. Maybe generations before they are reopened. Weird. Ah, okay. Gonna pass out mid-puzzle here. Oh, it just goes back to the same spot right here. Pick this up. Another way is just back to there. And 0. No? Why did we not get... There we go. Dang. I mean, we've kind of known for a little while all the things that we need. Now we just need to get them to all happen. Man, I'm so mad about the microchips and the admin password. I'm so mad about that one. That one sucks. It's all my own fault, too. Sure. Not amazing, but whatever. So when do we need to get there? How many days did we have to get to the end again? Huh. I remember what it said at the beginning. It's not stated? I thought that it did say somewhere. Within a timely manner. Oh, okay. Alright, alright. For some reason I thought that it said. Fuck. Hmm. Okay. No one gets to shit in my house. I will not have any sullying of this divine place. Yeah, the sheltered was nice. That's why I was okay with grabbing it. Okay. Huh. I like the parlor. I want to get more gems right now. And I love the parlor game. I really do like this puzzle a lot. Gems are not in a box, the true statement. The statement on the blue box is as true as this statement. That's fun. Interesting. What? Okay. Oh, this one's gonna be fun. So if this is false, then this is false. Well, no, if this is false, then this is true. Okay, so if this is false, this is true. And if this is true, then this is true. So this is just always true. Which means this one would be false. I think? Yep. And I'd make both of those true. Interesting. That's a really cool one. That was a really cool one. This is why I love that puzzle. I love that one. That's so good. Yeah, I like this loop. Get a trophy room. Okay. I don't think I've ever seen the trophy room. I'm gonna go back to the entrance. Time I'll go out the other way. Okay, somewhere to start with some eggs is good. And a key finally, which I really needed. Another lock trunk. So we've got two. I think I take the pantry. The den's just wasting exits, and we've already wasted a couple. Give me the good shit. Not Drax's. Okay, well, den it is. Yeah, another trunk. So we have a trunk in den, hallway, and west wing hall, or observatory. Is it an observatory? God, I'm such a dummy. It's alright. I'm gonna try and write these down left-handed for myself. Hall, den, okay. Kind of seen everything that I care about here. I don't know, I guess I can check that out. There's probably something I'm missing as a secret, but I haven't really seen it. That's nice. I need to get the boiler room to actually go to it, which I don't have a way to do that yet. So I'd rather just have an exit off of it. So this morning room is the way to go. Draxus hater. Yeah. At least for now. It's nice to find. I would have definitely preferred a sledgehammer, though. Definitely like the pool hall now that I know about. Getting the foyer and like Great Hall unlock kind of thing is nice. 13 minus 3. Okay. So 50 divided by 10. 23 minus 3, so 20 times 60. Dark math is getting pretty easy. Okay, we don't have a security key this time. Uh-oh. We have a problem. It's the boy. Hi, buddy. You had a tough day this week going to the vet. The vet says that your health is not amazing, which is unfortunate. just had some liver problems, it seems. Which could mean a large variety of things we're kind of investigating. Anybody? Yeah. Oh. Okay, did you want over? You've been very snuggly, so I'm guessing that you want to come over here. He got his hair cut at the same time, so he's been a real suck. Did you want to come? No? Kind of hard to pet you with this hand, dude. Actually, I think I need to change back to the other splint now, too. My finger is starting to freeze up in this position, which isn't great. It means the other splint's going to really hurt when I put it on. Go ahead. No. He did a... What do you want? Do you just want pets? Is it just that I'm not petting you? Oh. Alright, quick kitty break. I guess now's a good time to say we're going to be doing some Jackbox Party Pack tomorrow, because I haven't gotten any really cursed shirts in a while from chat. So we'll do some cursed shirt shopping and making on stream, like we have many times in the past. But I'm going to be doing it in the afternoon, not the evening, because I have a birthday party to go to with my lovely wife. That's very nice. I need to switch splints though. Can I do that? Oh. You better stay healthy. We better get you that liver medication and you clear right up. Mm-hmm. I'll be very upset otherwise. Okay, I gotta give pressure to this while I take the splint off. Give me one moment. Yeah, I know you want attention. Just give me a second. Stop hitting me. Just give me a minute. I gotta keep my hand flat while I'm doing this. Okay, there we go. Yeah, I know. He's grabbing my arm in for more pets. Yes, that's nice. It's really hard to do this with you, bud. Did you want to come over or what? What are you doing? Well, thanks for being here tonight, everybody. It's been a good chill stream. I know. Listen, it's really hard to play the game while you're sitting here slapping me. And you don't want to come on my lap and snuggle. You just want... It's just pet time. It's just cat pet night. Don't worry about it. It's just pet time. Here you go. There you go. Let's get you centered. You're so snuggly right now. Like, I don't feel good. You just told everybody that I had a bad vet visit, so... Give me all the love. He got a little bandana, obviously, too, on his haircut appointment. They gave him a bandana. Or his cat hairstylist was like, she's like, oh, my mom makes these and decided to give them to me for all the cats that I see. So she gave us one for free. Hey, buddies, you got a little bandana. Ow, I don't need to be chomped. Thank you. I know. There we go. Alright, he's satisfied. Little dangerous to put it on high already. But it's gonna hope that we can hit the security closet. Or security closet, utility closet. I'm gonna take a bit of a risk here. Oh, we do have a shovel. So I can do that. We really need to bypass security doors for our experiments. Let's do that. It'll all work out. We'll be fine. Okay, I have not been to the vault yet. And having the vault key is nice. Also, I really like the idea of getting the oh, actually, I guess I don't need the basement key. Because it was unlocked. I was going to say having the basement key so that I can get down there, which I did the other time, but I don't actually need to do that. We know that it stays unlocked, so we're good. Forgot about that. Office. I mean, study's neat, but I do not need another dead end. Only having one exit at this point would be a little sketch. Fuck. That is gross. I mean, I have the exit off of the drawing room, so I could certainly just go back and do that. I think I might. I hate blocking that off, but I also really don't want to just not find items in the house. So we can go to the conservatory and dig up too. bad. I'd really like to get more than one exit off of this. Fuck me. Well. Perfect. Do not yet have a workshop. Wow. Well, dang. Fucked ourselves. I mean, I could technically get to boiler room into laundry, which might be interesting still. Because I don't know what that interaction is. Can't get to garage. There's nothing else I can really do. I could get like freezer or something maybe, but then like spare hall's no different. Boiler room's the same. The only thing I'm missing out on is a single gem if I get like freezer. Wah, wah. Go back to code check and put the vault key away again, I guess. I didn't even bypass any of the security doors. Should have gotten these. Whatever. I don't even need to bother. Like, we're just done. The only thing we're not calling today is just to get up here. Like, what item am I gonna get where I'm like, wow, yeah, that suddenly changes things. We don't have any exits. I mean, I can go down to the reservoir. Try out that mist puzzle again. But also, it doesn't necessarily matter because... Cool, I get the end door, but... Can't do anything about it. Sorry, this is a struggle. I'm kind of surprised. I was really worried that I just wouldn't be able to stream this at all. That I would do like one run tonight and be like, yep, that's it, I'm good, thanks. Can't do any more. But I've been able to use this a little bit better than I thought. I guess I'm having a bit of a problem, like... picking up the mouse and moving it across the mouse pad. Like, I have to, like, kind of readjust every once in a while. Like, here, it's kind of on the edge. Hey, Sergeant Nispel. Oh, this one's kind of tough, too. Oh, that's hard. Apologies if that's a bit weird for movement. motion sickness or whatever. It doesn't help that the sensitivity's all screwed up from this. Son of a bitch. Huh. That is interesting. Okay. It's all good. Not much I can do about it. Yeah. Thanks, Sergeant. I know, but it's frustrating is the only thing. Aw, sorry to hear that, Ghidorah. Glad that I could chill out with you and have some fun. Depression is not fun. Kind of by definition. I need to get back to that raise the platform up one. Kind of looping myself here. See, like, that's the one that goes up and down. But I need to make it to there first, which I can't really do easily. And this just goes back to there. And that doesn't actually help us. Fuck. I am two-handing the mouse when I'm doing this, by the way. It's really funny. Kind of wish I could show. I just get back to that. I'm just in a loop. Okay, wait. So that other one has both directions, and this one only has... So how do I change directions, though? I was trying to do that. Why does this one only go... Why does this one have a different symbol? Here. Like, I can't think of another way to get... Because the problem is we need to get there. Can't do that with the water level where it's at. Can't get over here. Because there's no... God, like, if there was a spot that we could turn this... on this side between these two, that would make the difference, like here somewhere. So why does this one show both directions? Is there like... But it only shows it actually rotating one way. Huh. I haven't figured out what the elevator is. So this one can only ever connect to that. Or this. Or sorry, or this. Neither of the... That'll never get back to here. Which means we need to raise things up. But to raise things up, I have to go down a level, which means that I have to get to there. What? Huh. There's nothing here. So, like, this will help us. But I can't get that to happen yet. Can't go there. And I mean, if I lower the water down further, I can't do it from this side. I have to do it from that side, which again doesn't work. I think we have to find something else here to actually progress this. He's been in a weird mood. Oh my god, I missed this passage. That's why we need the boiler room here? Oh my god, I can't get back fast enough. Fuck! That's what the boiler room does. Shit. Oh, come on. No, come on. Come on. You can't do this to me. With 10 steps left. Okay. We'll restart. I only walked past it 3 times. Yeah. It's really hard. I have the excuse that it's really hard for me to look around right now. I think that's a pretty good excuse. I'm really glad I changed the boiler room to be common. Oh, I'd very much believe how many times people don't see that passageway. Hovel seems amazing if we can get the study. I'm gonna go ahead and try it. I'm gonna be very careful to preserve our steps, though. Also good. Alright, I like this start. I'm thinking that nursery might make sense here too. If we need a lot of steps, bedroom stacking's not bad. Spend 3 steps for 5 steps to pure profit. Well, it's not just that. It's that every bedroom afterwards matters. Oh boy, gems. Something to help with the steps is okay, but... Okay. So here's the thing. If that's true, this is true, this is true. That's interesting. So false, which means that this is also false, which means this is true, but then that only tells us that it's in one of these boxes. Well, it tells us it's in the white box, or the black box, I mean. So it seems like black box is the answer. Let me just think about this a little bit more. So, I mean, if this is true, that would have to mean this is true, which again, we know that that's not the case. So this is false. And that one has to be false. Yes, it's gotta be black box. That felt too easy. So I didn't really believe it. Excuse me. Oof. Oh, wow. Let's just do bedroom. Do we really want to deal with archives this early? Not really. It gives us a bunch of extra steps to spend. Security is interesting, too. Missed some coins somewhere. We're gonna leave that for now, and let's look at the lab here also. Reject a hallway from a hall. Add a small entrance chest. This is another permanent upgrade. We definitely don't want B. The letter added. Interesting. I don't want the boiler room here. Because I want to get it with the garage. I can still get it with the laundry. And, like, archives is miserable, so I guess we just boiler. We have the boy back. Hey, bud. I know. Man, you really want to give me the archives today. Well, stuff does branch off of the darkroom with vents, so I could still laundry room off of it. There. Did you want that out of the way? You look like you're trying to go to your bed. I'll have a million gems again. These hovel runs sure have been something. Guess bedroom's a lot of steps. Guess that's what we're doing. Now the darkroom doesn't really matter. A lot of step requirement, but I do like cloister here. I mean, Great Hall does also open antechamber. I'm curious, I wonder if Foyer unlocks Great Hall after... If we get it next. I don't think it would. Ugh. Commissary, I guess? See you later, Sponge. Have a good night. So let us bypass the security door. So there's that. Man, we're so close to so many things, and I just can't get the house to work with me here. Okay, we have some number of keys. You go back to the Great Hall. Like, now we're good for antechamber. I need this study really badly. So many gems. It's gonna be nice and let me pick any of these. Thank you. Oh no! Or yeah, no, okay. It's still. I think that it still counted that as silver key. Okay, I think so. Oof, weight room is rough with Hobble. Hallway is still fine. Closed exhibit's neat so we could get past security doors, but I'm gonna need a kitchen here soon, too. 5 minus 3, so 2 times 2, so 4 times 3 is 12. 13, 10, times 5, 50 divided by 10, so we're back to 5. 20 minus 6, so 14 times 2, 28 divided by 7, so we are looking for 4. Hello. That is nice to see. Running back to security seems tough. We have so few steps. So I'd like to turn up the security, but I don't think it's actually worth it with the setup that we have. keep getting car keys and no real good chance for the garage. I'm gonna make the lab unusual. We've got basically everything we want out of it. I think standard makes sense for that. Rare for the laundry room. Let's go with unusual or standard even. I think standard because I really want to see what it does next to the boiler room. I don't know why I did that. I didn't need to go in there. I just lost a whole lot of steps for no reason. That was very stupid. Kimberly Thompson. That's actually really interesting. Huh. Because I was like just before we got in here. Closely before the terrace. Yeah, okay. Hmm. Master bedroom. Each time you solve a puzzle in the billiard room or parlor. Yeah. Oh, interesting. Closed exhibits, kind of nice to see here. Still need to figure out how to get that crown, though. Talked about that last time, and I still have no idea. I need a kitchen. Or like dining room or something. Sadly, the study plan is not happening. Well, there's the garage. We could try garage and the boiler room, but God, like, we are so low. Oh, wait, the boiler room's here. I'm an idiot. I already fucked that up. I can't do anything with it. I can still garage. Is there a real reason to garage anymore then? Not really. What I need to do is just get back out of the house, which this could help me with, but then I'd still need the utility closet, which I could do. Because we can open the room to 46. Thing is that I need to actually get... Yeah, I know, bunk room does give us a lot of steps, it's true. It's not wrong. The biggest thing is we just need to get out and then be able to get back all the way through, which is why I need, like, kitchen or dining room. Dining hall? Don't have dining hall. No. That'll work. I don't have a ton of money either, but it's better than nothing. Should have gone to the office and used up some of that. Actually, I know that this kind of... 15 steps. It sucks that I used one extra. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I think that's worth it. I should have spread the gold. Oh, fucking dummy. Used 2 steps there for nothing. Hovel is rough. I'm not used to thinking about this that much. I'm so used to having so many steps at this point. Well, we're here. If it was a bedroom or the dining hall, we could have gotten something extra out of it. That's why I was doing it. Okay. Some steps have been had. Oh, fuck. No, I really... Okay. This is a dead end. Yeah. My routing has been suboptimal today. Oh, also... I am so glad we made the boiler room. To be a little bit easier to get. I had not realized how key the boiler room was to so many puzzles. Oh, it sucks. Wait a minute. But I wanna... But no. Fuck. Do we need, like, the elevator and the foyer stuff? We do have the key card. Shit. There's nothing else in the house to even build off of. No. I have a pump room. What the hell? Fuck, I'm just using steps. I have no idea how to fix this. Well, okay, I have an idea how to fix it. Like something with the foundation, I guess? I don't know. do have the security card and the elevator thing that I don't know what the elevator does, but maybe that fixes something here somehow, possibly, maybe? I have the key card. Okay. I need to see that button. Yeah, it's in a weird position because I fell asleep in the middle of it. I think. It's part of it. Yeah, I'm sure it doesn't have a soft lock, but man. Especially after the other mistake that I already made of doing the admin password a bunch of times. Kind of mad at myself right now. Earlier too. Obviously people were very, very upset in the spoiler chat about that one. That I solved the whole basement except for that one thing that I should have done. I saw that button and went, that's probably something, right? No, I guess maybe not. Yeah, no, it's definitely something. Oh my god! Fuck! Okay, it's fine. At least now I know. It's fine. See, how do you raise that and then get out of here, though? Just have to fucking fall asleep here? Like, end a day and come back? That would be weird. That can't be the answer. That's pretty nice. Okay. Evacuation tunnel. haven't seen the torch room either. Down by the minecart, though. Oh, okay. We've been in the torch chamber. Okay. So I guess that's where we were coming in? No, because it's from the fountain entrance. So what the hell? Evacuation tunnel. I'll have to look at that. Huh. Also, cliffside exit out of here is interesting too. So now the problem is the minecart. But I can bring this back over. Good night. Mwah. That's why we're winning. Got wife energy. The game knew I was going to get it tonight. Wife kiss. Oh. Now we're winning. God, that flash too. This cutscene is real bad. Like just the flash before and after it and stuff. Oof. It's a little rough around the edges. There's an evacuation tunnel in here. Huh. Let's check this again real quick. I took a screenshot of that. Yeah, it's before the torch room. So it's somewhere from here to there. So there's something. It's not like pulling on one of these. Huh. I'm not gonna worry about that too much because I'm way more concerned about 46th room and stuff. That seems more interesting. I can't skip this as far as I can tell. Have I gotten Krungled and Blueprints too? Not yet, Death Incarnate. Good to see you. Yeah, I can't skip these. Thanks, Random Red. Okay. That's... Grand reveal. Let's go to room 46. Puzzle bullshit's neat. Room 46. This is the ultimate puzzle bullshit. Which is faster? Okay, so literally does not matter. Got you. Death Incarnate gets it. Wait. Wrong way. Fuck. Pay attention. I can do puzzle bullshit. Yo! Shake the box! Welcome, welcome. Guess what? Look away if you have not gotten fairly deep into this game, because I'm at a spot. Welcome, welcome. Good to see all you cool people. I've been trying this for a while. I've known where to get it, but I can get into the antechamber and out the north door. Oh, Shake just beat the game? That's amazing. Well, guess what? Guess what, baby? Good to see you, Shake. That's amazing. Probably. I mean, maybe this is credits. I don't know.
There was once a red prince who sat on a red throne. He had a red crown made of rubies and a red castle made of stone. The prince had a love for all things red. It's the only true color, the prince often said. could not stand the sight of a canary or a crow. He could not stand the white of a swan in the snow. And he never looked up for fear of the view. He had heard that the sky was not a red hue. He didn't see the birds or the changing of the leaves, and he never saw the sights of life's many symphonies. He couldn't see beyond the red shade he was aware. He never caught a glimpse of the world I had to share. But one day the prince saw something new. And if you look closely, you might see it too. The skies parted and the clouds withdrew.
Political ending.
The prince had a new favorite color. The color blue.
Yo, we did it! God, we found a lot of weird puzzle bullshit still, though. Definitely a lot of things to see. Not bad. What was this? Day 29? Day 30? We've known the way to get there for a while. Figured it out like day 27 or something, but just couldn't get it. Dang, we're in the middle of finishing up some real interesting hard puzzle games. Or like, it's maybe not puzzle entirely, but like puzzling games. Because I am one quest away. I'm in Caves of Cud. Have you finished Caves of Cud ever, Shake? How far have you gotten? Because I think I'm at the end. I was real close to beating it last night. I don't want to spoil too much CUD if I can. She got her finished CUDs. Roll credits on the last ending we did last week. I'm just making sure. I thought that Shake had, but there's a couple people that I thought have, and I always forget who it is. Because there's been a couple of people that I think have beaten Caves of Cud that have made it very little ways in, and I didn't realize. I just wanted to make sure. Because, I am... So last night, I made it into the Baratham... I went to the Barathumites, and gave them all of the stuff for the golem. I got the soup, I finished Shava, I eltsed Shava, I gave them the primordial soup, and all those kinds of things. I went out and got myself a friend. I put in 3 drams of warm static. I did all of that stuff. Everything. And I just needed an Atmos, and I needed a friend to sacrifice for it. So I learned to amputate because I had an Uber Nostrum, chopped off my own arm because I'm not running a character with axes or anything, and like didn't have any real good ways to amputate. So I was like, fuck it, I'm just gonna do this. Went and it was amazing. I made a friend, and then I'm like, hey, I need to stop off for something for just a moment. The Zetachrome gear was tough. I had to grind for a while to get it. But I went out, found a friend, and I went, hey, I just need to stop off for a moment. Chop off my arm. Pop my arm back out. Donate an arm. Brought the friend there. Friend is the last thing I need to do. You need a level 30 friend. I have a level 29 friend. And it was 2 a.m., so I quit. I was like, fuck! It was almost 2 in the morning. I'm like, I gotta go to bed. Fine, I'll just leave. Fine. It's so bad. This is a neat ending, though. I like the ending for this. There's so much context around the ending to find out still, though. Yeah, I had a high dervish of the Sightless Way as a friend, and it's starts out level 29, so I'm gonna have to grind a level out for my friend. Welcome to Mount Holly, your home. New home unlocked, baby. Also, hey, for those that don't know, I think that we shouted out Shake. Did we shout out Shake? I hope we shouted out Shake. We might have. We did not. Shake is a really, really cool roguelike streamer, obviously. Into a lot of the same games I'm into. And for those that don't know, me. Hi, I'm Alien. I normally stream. I try to stream every day. I'm very busy in the summer because I'm a wedding photographer, and as you might notice, I'm mildly having some issues, so I might have to do a little less streaming than usual, since you might imagine I'm a little slow on the editing process right now, and I do need to actually get those done for people. So I'm going to be working like 80 hours because I'm twice as slow or more. But it is what it is. I do lots of DOS games on Mondays. I've been ranking DOS games. I do lots of roguelikes and strategy games. Used to do a roguelike day, but haven't for a little while. I'm hoping that in like 6 weeks, I can get back to maybe trying to hold a controller again. We had thought that this would be the week. I went from a splint here on my single finger to this, though, yesterday. In any case. Dear Barry, welcome to Mount Holly, your home. I still remember the first time I was addressed by my title. I was quite a bit older than you, but it was still felt strange, especially after a lifetime of hearing my father addressed daily by that same title. But life is a journey of growth, growing up, growing older, growing wiser, and in our case, growing into the Baron of Reddington. The Baron doesn't have to be a daunting figure. He could be quiet, unassuming, or loud, rash, and boisterous. He could be deceptive, or trustworthy, humble, or boastful, or any measure of other things, but always clever. When I inherited Mount Holly, I never had to prove myself. They just gave me the keys and left it at that. It felt too easy, too trivial, and very absurd. Experience comes with time, but without validation, I spent the better part of my youth questioning myself. And as I grew older, that lack of conviction and aimlessness amplified. I I never really had any goals or objectives to strive toward. I never had any dreams to realize. I never set my sights on something beyond the horizon. I never had a room 46 to reach. And now that you've reached your goal and are basking in your well-deserved glory, shiny trophy in hand and showered with accolades and titles, will you be content to stop there? Or will you look to the horizon and wonder what dreams lie ahead? I mean, I want to find my mommy. So, yeah, we're going to do that. Okay. Gotcha. The old Chivos. As far as surgery, no. What it was is, so I had this joint was I tore a bunch of ligaments on, and that's what we were fixing. However, turns out that after we were looking at it, it was healing and going like this direction, like it was going weird. And I thought there was a problem here. When I went and talked to the hand therapist, she was like, "Oh fuck." It had kind of been masked. I have very weird hands. Your tendons, I don't know if I can show them. Your tendons should go over your knuckles. Okay? Mine, if you look, like for example on, God, it's hard to do. On my ring finger, it actually slides off and to the side. It's hard to see. You can kind of, it's hard on the camera. You have to kind of trust me on that one. It's really easy to see in real life, but it slides off to the side, which it's not supposed to do. It's supposed to stay over top of it. I've got very, very loose joints, and it masked the problem here. What was happening is I actually have a sagittal band burst too. So it wasn't here that was making it pull to the side. Here, the tendon is falling off of the joint, which, like I said, it kind of happens in my hands anyways, which it shouldn't. It's not supposed to. But here, it's definitely because of an injury, because it's pulling my finger to the side. So I need to actually heal it so that the tendon stays over the knuckle, hopefully. Or at least doesn't pull it so that it goes sideways. Which means that we have to stabilize this joint, which means I have to have my whole hand immobilized. It's okay, it's only 6 weeks of this. Thing is, then there's also the other problem, because as this needs to be stabilized, this needs to move so it doesn't atrophy and cause permanent damage. So I have a second splint that I'm allowed to switch to sometimes that lets the top two, like lets these bend slightly. It's basically chopped off there. So I can kind of go like that and hopefully not move this still. But I shouldn't do it all the time because it still puts some pressure on that tendon. So I'm like trying to balance it. It's a nightmare. It sucks. It's going to be awful. So I won't be playing any fast games anytime soon. But hopefully at the end of this, it means that I will actually have a functioning hand, which would be nice, because this hand, as you might know, is already broken. And has its own problems, because I did a very similar thing to it just last year. May I suggest to anybody in chat, here's a really, really good life tip. Okay, everybody listening, pay attention. This is seriously very important. make sure that your parents have good genetics and don't give you something like Ehlers-Danlos syndrome, where you have really flexible joints. Don't break your fingers is nice, but the reason I'm breaking my fingers is because I have Ehlers-Danlos. Almost certainly. Undiagnosed, but almost certainly. Don't have hypermobility to an absurd degree. Like, that is normal for me. That's no effort at all. Like, my fingers do not, they do weird things. Like, look at my thumb, like, just, that's all, I don't even have to put pressure on it. I can bend all of my fingers back so that they're flat. It's, yeah. I have good genetics. Hey, Kamatsu. Alright. Rad. So it was day 30 that we did it. We did it in exactly a month. Hell yeah. I'm going to go to bed, though. It is quite late. Thank you, Shake, for the host. But it is 1 a.m. for me, too. And it's nice to have you all here. I will be back tomorrow. We're going to be on in the afternoon. And we're going to be doing some Jackbox Party Pack. I haven't done it in a long time. I always buy a bunch of shirts from TKO so that I can wear them around town and on stream and stuff. I just have a bunch of really, really cursed shirts. And I haven't had them for a while. They're kind of slowly all falling apart, so I need a bunch of new ones. So we're going to do that. I'm going to do it in the afternoon because I have a birthday party to go to later on. And then I'll be back doing Caves of Cud also on this weekend. You can check it all out on the Discord, which it's free to join and look at. And we even have a spoiler chat. Nope, not that. We have a spoiler chat for Blueprints for all of the things that I still haven't solved, because there are so many puzzles I haven't. Yeah, enjoy exploring what the game has left to offer, which is a lot. Which is a lot. There's a lot left. There's a lot left. There's so many puzzles for me to figure out still. But yeah, thank you all for being here. I've got all the VODs up on YouTube also if you want to check those out. I'm going to host you over to somebody else, so don't go away. And like I said, if you like to stream, those falls do mean a hell of a lot. Especially as I'm kind of stuck having some issues with doing my regular job. Let's see if there's somebody else around that I can host you on over to.